It is 6 o'clock in the morning. I sent this video to my American friends Randy and Mary Thurman in Arkansas. Let me introduce Ina. Have you met her before? Ina and Ksyusha.
Ina, this is the E.
So we traveled to the local beach, and after that we will return back. Today is the Boxing Day, so that's our garden. I'll show our house a bit later when we return back from the beach. The government encouraged people to eat outside, and the beach is at the front, and on the right hand side you can see the famous Luna Park, which was established in 1995, something like this. So we walk to the beach. It's very, very cold, about 15 degrees here, and they built a pier here. So that part was the dock's beach. Now it's a building site. It's very, very cold here, when we expect about 22 degrees at midday. And I can see they clean the sand, and we have a very famous restaurant here, which is closed now. I can see some people inside, and alcohol is banned. No alcohol here from the 1st of November till the 31st of March. By the way, it's called St. Kilda Beach. St. Kilda was one of the ships of Captain Cook. I forgot to introduce our kids. There's the car, the maintenance team. The red one is Randy. After you, Randy. He's a big troublemaker. And Patrick. And Ksyusha. Ina. He's the youngest one. Here's another very famous restaurant. Normally it's very difficult to find a table here in the middle of the season. But everything will be open today. They're all supposed to make a good profit on the Boxing Day. And I can see lots of seagulls begging for food. To scare them. Randy wants to swim, but I would never let him go. Another popular place. Look at these sculptures. It's hard to believe that just 2-3 days ago we had plus 35 degrees here. And I want to show you another sculpture which is at the front of me. I can't see it without my emotions. Look at this rhino. Here. It's a mother and a daughter. Called the Wonderful Two. From a population of 40,000, there are only 2 left, making them the rarest animals on the earth. Their mother and daughter. The mother born in 1989 and the daughter born in 2000. They don't have any male, unfortunately. Rhino horns are worth more than their weight in gold. So the last two are under constant threat from armies of torturers. They are currently under the highest quality care in Kenya. They are protected with the 24 hours a day security. Randy, beware of pufferfish. Another restaurant, and look at the other side of the street. There are lots of hotels for the tourists. And a bit later I can show you the monument of Captain Cook. And at the front, over the at the horizon, you can see the view of the city buildings. And we are going to walk to that pier. At the end of the pier, I can show you the 120 years old restaurant. It's a bit windy here. I'm not sure if you can hear my voice. Here comes the sun, and we say, and have a look here. I just want to show you the entrance to the penguin colony. Unfortunately, you can watch it only after getting dark. So that's the pier. It's approximately 500-600 meters. So that's one of our favorite places. When we came to Australia 30 years ago, my neighbor next door took me here for a walk, and I was very deeply impressed, especially at the night time. Here's the restaurant. The penguin colony is on the left, and it's locked up at the moment. And if you look at the horizon, you can see a few fishing ships. And I want to show you the view from here. It's not cheap to live a boat here. It's closed now because it's a bit too early. This restaurant looked like this 100 years ago. Here is the photo. It's made of wood, so probably that's not the original building. And here is the gate. No flash photography. So that's the icon of this beach. St. Kilda, the beautiful. There are lots of water rats here between the stones. And the sign says, so this area is closed until further notice. Unfortunately, it's a very, very popular place. No dogs, no cats, no dinosaurs. And we return back. Look at this one. I wish I had one of those boats, but that's not cheap to maintain it and pay the council fees, registration, insurance, and the service. You can see the city buildings at the front. Someone had a party here. I can see the bottle. Why not to pop it up in the bin? Ina says it's half empty. Yesterday we had a bottle of champagne and then a bottle of wine. And she needs a glass of vodka and the salty cucumber.
Oi, come on.
I joke. So that's a very nice view. Just a bit windy here. Look how many boats are over there. Probably some of the people just sleep inside. They had a party
Wake
on
up,
those boats.
everyone!
Now Ina want to tell you a few words.
in Yiddish.
Okay, go on.
Hello, everyone. It's great to see you.
That's it, she forgot everything. What about Christmas bells?
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingles all the way. Oh, what fun is it to ride in one horse open sleigh? Hey, jingle bells, jingles all the way. Laughing all the way, ha ha! In a bobtail ring, ha ha!
The show is over. That's the view from the other side. The prices are quite reasonable, but the food is terrible. She said in Chinese language that she remembered now.
To see you, let's do the action that we all can do. Here comes Ina to show you how. Everyone, clap your hands and say wow!
Good. So we came from there, and now I want to show you one of the most famous monuments of this beach. I think, Randy, I'll send you a photo of Captain Cook, and the sculpture was presented by Andrew Tinhouse on the 3rd of December 1914. Here, if you can see anything against the sky. Here, the famous Captain Cook. From time to time they need to wash it, because his head is the famous spot for the pigeons. The Marine Club. People are waking up, so the light is on. It's getting better and better now. It's a bit warmer. Because when we arrived here, the temperature was about 12-13 degrees. Now it's close to 18. Now we need to cross the road, and we will use this bridge. That's the back of Captain Cook. You can see the hotel at the front of, on the other side of the street. This building was a living place of one of the famous person. He lives here in the middle of the 19th century, and a few months ago they wanted to destroy it and build another motel, but the local people were against it, so it survived somehow. Now we go back to our car, but before that I just want to show you another view from here. And another famous building is the theater. So people used to sit here. It's so unusual to see it like that. Normally 1,000 people walk along the street, and on the other side you can see the wooden structure. As I said to you before, just a few months ago it didn't exist, but now they encourage people to eat outside. The motels, and that's the housing commission building. People can buy flats here, and because they have view, a good view, that's why they're quite expensive. Each flat can cost a few $1 million. And I want to show you a sculpture of another public servant here. It's at the front of this tower. Just walk and I can show you. So this Randy, as far as I know, you work as a federal member. This man was your colleague. His name is Carlo Catani. He lived in the mid of the 19th century. A great public servant of Victoria, 1876-1917. So he's the famous person. Maybe one day, Randy, you will have a monument in the mid of Little Rock. Oh.
Sorry, good morning.
Good morning. I make a video for our friend, and he gave us a kind permission. He lives in America, in Arkansas. He was the federal member of the parliament, and I showed him his colleague, and he gave us a permission to call the dog after him. They both have the same name.
This one, which you painted.
Randy. Randy.
Well, good morning, Randy.
See, our Randy loves young girls, but he is a big troublemaker. Are you local or you're a tourist?
No, I work at the St Kilda markets, so I'm helping with the setup.
Ah, will you work today?
Yeah, all day.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks for the interview. That's our theater. And what I can see, Richard Clapton. I know Eric Clapton. I don't know who is Richard. Tommy, who is Tommy, I have no idea. Australian Story, John Williamson, and ABBA. Mamma Mia, ABBA. And look at this, Randy, look at these cubes. They look so nice. Can you guess what's this? I'll give you 10 seconds to guess. There are lots of them. 5 seconds left. See the cameras? The Luna Park. At the beginning of the video, I said it was established in 1995. No, sorry. It was established in 1912. And the restoration was in 1999. Now, what about these cubes? We had a few cases when the idiots on the cars hit another cars and hit the people. So they protect people. That's for the safety. It happens a few times. Can you imagine lots of people, big crowd of people, and the idiots, the drug addicted on the cars, just hit a crowd. That's why the council installed these cubes, and they decorated them with the covers. So we finish our walk. Now we will return back to our car, and a bit later I will show to you our place. And now the final speech.
Goodbye.
Fantastic.
Today. Goodbye, goodbye. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, goodbye. I'll see you next time. Okay, let's go home. jump in the car.
Up.
Randy first.
Up.
Patrick is second. And Susha is waiting for me. Susinka. A second name, Susik. And Anatoly. What?